Okay, guys, this character is insane. All right, anyone who was like hesitant on her. I thought she had the potential to be good for like in-game players, but I think this is a character. If you don't pull, you're gonna be super sad. So the new Flan, her multipliers are crazy. I think I like the lifesteal build more, but I want to show you guys a couple like showcase things real quick. I'm just gonna go out and say you want to pull this character. I don't think anyone will regret. You don't have to build crit chance on her. I built like a full damage one. I want to show you guys this, and then I had a lifesteal version. I really like the lifesteal version because her survivability is fantastic. And I probably wouldn't. I don't know about going torrent set. Honestly, if anything, I do pen set just so I don't lose the bulk. But I'll make like a full-on permanent video after. But I just want to release this in case you guys want to pull her and start having fun, because holy cow, she's good. So you could kind of see the lifesteal video in the last video that I did the summons on her. But I was just in Discord. We are just goofing around picking random units. I had no team synergy whatsoever. Obviously, this is lower RTA. I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy. I'm not fighting the top players, but this is where probably most of you guys are going to be with her. So I just want to show this game first. So this is like the full damage build version of her. So this match, I obviously will be banning Harsetti. Harsetti's super annoying. This match is just complete RNG. Luckily, my Tywin before him. Anybody who plays zero speed Harsetti, that's just a zero skill character. You just go into every match and pray. Is basically the play style. So I will be banning her. Going forward, I just am banning Emma Luna and her as my two pre-bans this season. But for right now, we're just goofing around. But having this right here, the enrage buff, I was able to make sure I AoE stunned his whole team. And then I want you guys to see the Flan damage. Her damage is, I did not expect it. Any high speed, high momentum player is going to love this character. And even if you're like a slower momentum player, you can just build a bulkier version and her damage will still be fantastic. So let me skip ahead through this. I just want to show off a couple of the matches, but I just figured I'd make this video, let you guys know if you're waiting to see how she is before you pull her. She's worth pulling, dude. So here we'll do. I one shot at ML Landy too with the other build. That not this damage build. I one shot it with the lifesteal build that only had like 3,800 attack or something. But look at the damage on this. So this is no defense break. It did 11,000 no attack buff. 11,000 no attack buff into 30,000 because she had the attack buff. And then watch the damage here, dude. She's so strong. Her multipliers are absurd. Look at that. It just wipes the whole board. Okay, so there you go. I mean, you can build her on probably lesser tier gear with a little bit more survivability. I'm going to tell you right now, I think you'll be super happy. So I haven't really played my main account. I just am, I'm in the middle of re-gearing it. I haven't re-geared in 2 years. And I've been doing all the new player stuff. So I have a lot of characters I can't pick right now, but I was just wanting to try her out and have some fun. So this match right here, this is the other match I wanted to show. So this match right here, I wasn't really sure how I wanted to play it. But I have my Knockwell has no gear on. I thought this person would ban Knockwell because obviously you would ban Knockwell in this draft, but that's a bad part about playing like lower RTAs. You can't predict your opponents because they're usually learning the game to an extent. Like this guy obviously isn't brand new. He's got Schalt here, but he's probably more of a newer Endish player that doesn't know proper drafting. But like that's 7k damage, and now that I have the attack buff from the artifact, watch the hit on the Landy. And this is the lower damage build. This is the one that isn't anywhere near, it's like not even 300 crit damage on her base build plus the 3,800, but I did 15,000 damage to Landy. And that I didn't go and put, that was no imprints and a plus 15 artifact on not even good gear. Okay. I did 15,000 to a Landy. That is crazy. And then watch. So her survivability, this is where she's going to become impactful for newer players. Okay, so that right there, she just survived. I just took 2,000 damage from BBK. So if you build her with a little bit of bulk whatsoever, and I think the lifesteal just to keep healing her back up because her survivability is so good, she does fall off over like long term. Yeah, my Knockwell had 0 gear on. She has a ring on. That's all she had. That one is really funny. But let's see, is there any other good showcases? So this one isn't, this one's actually pretty cool too. This is a longer match, but we'll play the whole thing. So luckily I got Zeo through against Harsetti, but hopefully after tomorrow I never have to fight that thing again. Those of you guys that got Harsetti, she's really good, but I'll tell you, as you climb more, if you're not completely focused on Harsetti, she's not fun to fight against, man. She creates so much RNG in your matches. I think she's going to be the most banned pre-banned character this season. It's just too much. So the nice thing is hand guy soul burn gives you 3 turns. I built like a funny hand guy. He's 140 speed, 30k HP on counter set. I have a bunch of meme characters going right now, going into the season, which that's the fun of E7 for me, is building those like goofy characters. And but I will build more try hard. I am up to 7 300 speed characters, and once I fully regear, I think I have 9. But I'm probably gonna drop it down to 5 and just have use the gear to make like above to like 306 and things like that. But my account, all the gear I got, it's really cool. Finally coming back and regearing and seeing like all the work I put in over the last like year and a half of getting gear coming together. But see, that's 10,000 damage right there, which is fantastic. And that's with Albedo. So Albedo has crit damage mitigation too. So then I'll just rip us through here. I don't think I land anything on the Tywin right here though. But you can just see your overall survivability. So I am Aureus on the Tywin. I hate that the replay. Sorry, I'm doing the replay. I would have just did live matches, but I was in Discord. There's like 50 people in the Discord right now. We're just chilling and playing games. If you're not in the Discord, Discord's sick. But yeah, we're just sitting there chilling, playing games. Look, she just took 1,000 damage from a Vivian S1 Silver. She doesn't take damage. So like this one's on, I'm pretty sure this was whenever I'm still on the lifesteal build, right? So that's my damage chain guy. He's pretty solid. But watch the overall damage right here. And let's see if she heals. I'm pretty sure this is her on the lifesteal build. Yeah, I mean that's 10. That's Albedo. Albedo has crit damage mitigation too. So that does so much more damage. Now watch the S1. Remember, this is through Albedo crit damage mitigation. I hit the Stenny for 12,000 plus barrier with a defense break on just a regular skill 1. And it is life, so she's fully healed back up. Like, she's never dying. She is never dying. So if you are going to go like the lifesteal build, that's a counter hand guy. If you are going to go the lifesteal build though, I highly suggest focusing more defense over HP, because for every HP you heal, you're going to be getting more value on your like heals over it, because you know math, but definitely higher defense value. But you do want a decent amount of HP too, because there are the artifacts that do like HP based damage, and those are defense is completely ignored on it. So just keep that in mind. But man, this character is sick. So did I have any other matches? There was a lot of the games, like this one I just tried to force it through. This wasn't a great showcase. And then this one got banned. The guy banned it within the first 2 seconds. This one, I accidentally picked an SSB. I don't know what happened there. And this one was a free match, but she didn't really get a good showcase there, so not much I can do. What about this guy? She wasn't out yet. That was me goofing around earlier. Dude, the Harsettis. I can't wait to never fight one again. Never touch it again. But yep, so here, I'll go show the build one more time. I can't go back to the lifesteal build because I don't have any gold. This is the poorest I've been on E7, I think, ever. But guys, she's definitely worth pulling in terms of Mola. She's a plus 15 character. I don't think you'll be sad about it. Like, yes, you do need to, like, the faster you are, the more benefit you're going to get out of her, of course. But if you're slower, just build her bulkier and she's still going to be fantastic. Like, this is just a better Remnant Violet, because you saw I one-shot a Landy, and like it can work in anything. And this thing probably worked really good in a lot of PvE too. I actually think this would be a monster in some PvE things. And she just rotates so fast, she gets back to her focus stacks so easily. And the artifact has crit damage. Crit damage does go over cap, so if you are 350 crit damage, you do get the value out of the artifact. I'm pretty sure it's late at night. My brain isn't fully working, but pretty sure you get it. This is kind of a whale artifact, because if you have it plus 30, you're obviously going to have 100%. But even if you don't get the attack buff, her damage is still fantastic. So, and every time you single target attack, it has a chance to proc this. Can only be activated once per turn though, but until it activates. So if you miss it on the first one, but she's like your third character, you can build her slow. Like, this is a 169 build. It's just she gets 25 combat readiness. That's a lot. 25 CR. So if you build her, I'm thinking I'm gonna do like full lifesteal and just a complete gear score, just as high stats of all kinds. So your goal is just attack, HP, defense. You want a little speed and then crit damage. And if you want to go effectiveness, but I don't see much point for effectiveness. It's a 10 soul burn to ignore defense, or to ignore effect res. 10 soul burn to ignore effect res on defense break. So that's good. Do you really need souls for that? I don't think so. I think you'd be fine without it, but this thing has some really good multipliers. But yeah, she's a plus 15 character, 1000%. In terms of her, I mean, they're all important. S1 would be the most important first. S2 is the most important first, then S1, potentially. But then S3 is like last priority. But overall, amazing character. Super, super happy about this. And yeah, let me know what you think of her. Maybe you guys think I'm completely wrong on this, but I really think after me goofing around, just throwing her in games and her already being good, that means anytime a character's good on the first like hour, that means people are going to find her spot where she is just unbelievable. So it's just going to take some time for people to find that spot. But I think you will be very happy with pulling her, and I don't think you'll want to wait till next year to get her. So if you have the resources, go ahead and grab her. I already pulled her on the new account. I'm gonna go goof around on that new account. We'll stream and play with that tomorrow. I'll probably play both accounts tomorrow on stream. But thanks for watching. It's been Metro Deity, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.